Save the children. All my life, America has always taught me to raise the children and save America. Save America. Now we're talking about raising America and saving the children.
God can save the children. Can I get a witness?
But we must save the children.
Save the children.
Because if we save the children, we will save them for the years to come.
We must save the children from the drug-oriented society of today. We must
save the children. Save the children. Save the babies.
Because you're expecting the children to save us all.
Save the children.
There's a difference between raising kids and saving kids. Save children.
We've come together. Who's gonna save the children? Black Republicans, black Democrats, black educators, black businessmen, black people are around there gonna save the children.
Save the children.
All right.
Save the children.
Save the children. Welcome to Life Support. First time back in a couple weeks here. Happy to be here once again with you. This is WIIT 88.9 FM. Welcome back.
Chicago.
Greatest city in the world. How you doing, Devin?
Good, man. We're coming at you live from the south side of Chicago, Chicago's famous and historic Bronzeville neighborhood. I can hear the historic Green Line rumbling overhead, which I've noticed when you listen back, you can hear up.
Oh.
It picks it up in the background really beautifully.
Yes.
From Chicago texture to our recordings, which either today or in the coming days will be posted live.
Yes.
So keep your eye on our YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify as well. Life Support Radio coming at you in full.
Definitely. And don't forget to share with your friends, and not just because we want to be famous or something, but we're doing this to heal others. And if you feel folks need some of this healing, just go ahead and share the link.
Brother love.
Might be easier for them to hear it on their own time instead of a Friday night. I know it's a busy time, but
yeah, it's a busy week, right? Like this week felt like crazy busy, man. It was like
absolutely
full on. How about?
It was nonstop. It was so busy I didn't even have to look at the news. I didn't even have time.
That's
I was
nice. That's nice. Yeah.
Kind of pulled out. It was really nice.
I'm in the bad habit of looking at the news like first thing in the morning.
Ooh. I'm getting off of Instagram these days. I only look at it in the evening, so it's been a little helpful. But
don't get me on my high horse about social media.
Oh, Lord, I know. We don't have enough time today, right? So this first track we played two tracks. If you tuned in a little early, you got a little bonus sugar. But track I just played is the intro track for this album, Save the Children. It's by this dude, Jalen. My brother showed me this artist, phenomenal producer, remix king, watch out knowledge. But the whole concept of the album, it's mostly a beat tape, and he's taking different sound bites from really just like the revolutionary mixtape of the 60s, right? Lots of Black Power movement, quotes, got some Bobby, got some Huey, got all these guys talking, some Angela, but the primary focus being about how do we sort of recenter saving children, saving the youth. What does that even mean? I think there are a lot of different concepts, but part of it, I think, is just them being free to be who they are. But one of the clips they had on there, and if you've heard it, you know what I'm talking about. There's this clip of a black boy who's being educated in the Black Panther ranks. And one of the things they had was their school programs, right? And they were really specific about teaching these young black youth not just to be proud of who they are, but almost a militance around their identity, right? Like, it's not just that you are a person, you're a part of something, and we need you to be a welcome member, but a proud member, right? And I know that's something they definitely teach over at Skyard. It's something I think is so important for our marginalized youth, for youth really everywhere, or else they can really end up in places that they don't need to be. But yeah, I was curious what your thoughts were on that, knowing you were at the front lines, Devin.
Yeah, I think in that recording, they were saying something like, we have to save the children so that the children can save us. And I think, like, at the end of the day, we actually, as a society, put an unfair burden on our children like in the future, it's like a debt that we put on our children from the beginning to like save us because we don't want to figure out our own BS.
Absolutely.
And I was mentioning to you briefly before we got on the air that like this to me, and of course coming from a nonprofit and education space, I think about it in educational terms where like we choose to invest too little in education. And then we're surprised when poor communities have high rates of crime. And then we blame the children and their parents. And that leads to racism and segregation and all of these things where whole classes of children in our society, where we pride ourselves on creating equal opportunity, don't actually have access to whole facets of life and tools and resources and schools and mentors and cars and, all the materials and supplies and computers, everything that you have to have access to build wealth. And maybe most importantly, what they don't have access to is consistent safety.
Yeah.
And like a lack of traumatic stress. And so it's like all of these things pile up on our young people from marginalized communities, and like then we're surprised when poverty and trauma gives way to the horrible things that we see.
Absolutely.
But it's a choice. And I think that's where it really comes down to with for me and children. I sound like so militant on this, but I kind of am.
Yeah.
It's like we're choosing to underinvest in children, and then we criminalize them after we underinvest in them.
Yeah.
When it's our future. So and it's crazy because I think this is actually gets to kind of meta, but and maybe you can talk about this sort of like maybe from a therapeutic perspective. I think that actually speaks to a larger sort of self-destroying, self-actualizing, or not self-actualizing, self-perpetuating like cycle of self-destruction, like on the human level, where it's like we know that we're going to expect the same kids that we're not investing in to save us when like we ruin our planet or whatever. And that's like the real situation that we're in, And it's like kids are just like, it's like we have to pay for the way we raise our children. And I think people's just generally, again, people don't have long enough timelines in their brain for their whole lives. And it's difficult to, again, if you're like a marginalized person, you don't have enough money, you're not going to think on a big time scale either, right?
No.
But if you
investing,
but it's like we're not thinking generationally. It's like we in our generation, you and I, and others younger than us, of course, are literally going to have to live with the future that we are creating for our young people. And there's a direct, it's like a direct relationship. And so we pretend that it's not at our peril, and then it's like just naive to act surprised when society goes downhill.
Absolutely. And I think we're seeing it now, maybe not more than ever, but I think in any of these like civilizations we've watched, I was actually having dinner the other day just thinking about, I guess, just like how pleasurable life can be, the access we have if we do have it, but also thinking about what needs need to be met in order for us to self-actualize. Like we love to sit here and talk about, some of those like more meta criteria for really scratching enlightenment. Obviously, we can't really have that and say there's a we, right? Or an I. But in thinking about, I guess, just like the Ouroboros and sort of thinking about how we are really, truly devouring ourselves by making that secondary. I just even was talking to one of my clients recently. Just got into college. It's this really exciting time. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like how much, you got some scholarships. Like it's really good, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, how much does it cost? And he's like, 60,000. I was like, oh, okay, for like the whole thing. And he's like, no, 60,000 per year. I was like, hold on.
Normal.
Now we can't even talk about dreams and aspirations. We can't talk about excitement anymore. We're now talking about how do I pay that off in a way that also allows my parents to feel that they've done the right thing sending me to university, right? And so one of the things I wanted to talk about today, not just with children, but also sort of looking internally a bit for our listeners here, just sort of thinking about your inner child. And, I know it's very like new wave to talk about that within psychological spaces, but just hear me out.
Go with the wave, bro.
Just go with the wave.
Ride the wave.
Absolutely. Literally, one of the things I was talking about today was, are you curious or are you in a place of judgment? And when you're in that place of judgment, how does it ultimately reward you versus when you're curious and open and seeing things a little bit more, I don't know, with a bit more wonder. Thus, thinking about this inner child, right? Thinking back to maybe a more vulnerable time in your life, a softer time. Maybe there was less responsibility. If you were lucky enough to have that, maybe you didn't have that, but hopefully there was even a moment where you felt unburdened. And if you're listening right now, just go ahead and close your eyes for a second. And I just want you to take a deep breath, really sit in the chair or lie in the bed that you're on, or if you're standing or walking, really feel the air. And just take a moment, think back to simplicity. Think about yourself, a small child, and not the injured child, not the child that was bullied, not the child that was in pain. We're talking about the child at play, filled with delight, excitement. And as you envision them, maybe you see their little outfit, or they got some schmutz on their face or something like that, and you just sort of see them running around. For me, I'm thinking about my little nappy-headed self. And I just want you to sit back and send them some loving kindness. Send them some warmth. Know that they are you. You inhabit them. We don't need to think about time necessarily. And really just sort of sit in that warmth. Take a deep breath. Tell them you're doing your best as an adult. And if you're not, think of ways you can make that little you proud. And give me one more nice deep breath. Then you can go ahead and open your eyes. But I want you to carry that child with you this week. And think about that while you're seeing all these other children. Think about what you maybe didn't have and what you can provide them, even if it's just like a smile, even if it's warmth. I love like making faces at kids in the grocery store just so they know. See, adults aren't all serious.
Is the best.
It's the best thing. If you haven't done that recently,
go make a face at a baby.
Stop taking yourself so seriously.
Yeah. And I think we started this show kind of heavy, talking about all the ways that we're not investing in children and how we have to save the children. But following Dom's breathing exercise with us, let's also talk about the positive side of that, because I think something that I have the privilege to see on an everyday basis is the creativity of children, the innocence of children, the lack of self-consciousness of children, right? Like they're like the openness. And I think another thing that we should strive to do as adults is be more like children, actually. Yeah. And I think that would change us as a society for the better.
Absolutely.
If we just tried to, like you're saying, nourish our inner child, give that inner child what they need, act like children, and make sure, to hold on to those important parts of childhood that actually make you a better adult, right? Like creativity, openness, lack of judgment, all of these things. It's like the idea of being a grown-up and the pressure associated with that is so heavy that we forget what it's like to be innocent.
Absolutely.
And rescuing some of that innocence, rescuing some of that childhood naivete is a wonderful way to let go of some of the stress of daily life.
Definitely. And I think we just carry around a lot of our memories like this chainmail, like it's there to protect us, stop the bullets of everyday life. But when do we take that chainmail off for a little bit, stretch it out a little bit, feel a bit weightless, maybe do a jumping jack, and just like trying to find something to smile about, right? I mean, even sort of thinking, I was talking to one of my clients today, they were saying how there was some couples counseling and one of the partners was like, hey, your feet stink, and the other partner got really upset about it and this, that, and the other. And my first thing was like, if my partner told me my feet stink, I'd probably, like wiggle them in her face or something and then be like, all right, I got to go wash these up. Yeah, I need to go figure this out, right? But the stress, the depression, the fear, all these other emotions were really just sort of bubbling to the surface in a moment that really doesn't have to be all that deep. I think we're all like so deep, we overthink everything, and sometimes just come back to simplicity. Where can there be fun in that moment? Where can there be light? And so I want you to think about that. I think we're going to play some music for you guys.
Yeah, sometimes we act like children in ways that we don't choose.
Yeah.
When we can choose to act like children.
Exactly.
And inhabit a more creative, innocent, playful mindset. So yeah, we encourage you all to be playful. We're going to play some fun music tonight. You're tuned into Life Support Radio every Friday night here at 9 p.m. on WIIT Chicago. We're live. We're on the south side of Chicago.
Yes.
We love you, Chicago. We love you, world. Be easy.
Be easy. Prepare for the rhythms. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
the magnum, searching for the opus. Where can it be? See, every single day that I say what I wanna say, it's a rainy day. I parlay, yo, in day I okay. Listen, cause I might say Philly blunts on me today. Makes me wonder about the old flake. I likes to kick it my way, Haas, okay, peace, God. You got to work hard for the upper hand. Wanna be a quality man, but you don't understand. Everything's factual, actual. Cause you and I both know possibilities are possible. Microphones are rockable, and you know I can get fly. Floating like a bird that's up in the sky. Catching all the Buddha smoke that I took just a while ago. Come and check the Magnum. You're looking for the Magnum, and searching for the opus. You're looking for the Magnum, and searching for the opus. You're looking for the Magnum, and searching for the opus. Magnum opus. Tired of that knock, that ain't that real knock. Couldn't rock the block so hot by the cops. Many props, a lot to reach top quality. Cause it ain't about the quantity. Not enough for me. Hardcore strictly, you know where the funk is. Said I didn't, but I did. You know where the blunt is. Knocking on wood feels good when I'm smoking a girl from the neighborhood. Take some exotic, authentic, all that. Struck by the gym hat cat with the black cat. You know what the fuck I want, you know what the fuck I need. You know that I got the blunt and I got the energy. Follow me, that's what I did. I'm hoping for the Magnum. Morning in the afternoon to the evening, I'm leaving smoke fields blowing awkwardly through the wind. The breeze was freezing cold. Nobody knows, nobody knew exactly. Guess who? Simple as one and one leg and two. Some of them told you, never thought about it before. I'm taking the hardcore, the mad war, freaky bleak technique, so don't sleep on our theology. So today I wish upon the art snakes and all the old flake. Just use your mental and flow my way. Okay, spoken and close the eyes to get open. Forgot the beatbox, trembling from the bedrock. Not to get the box. I got the glide, why? Cause it sounds fun. Take the rock, cause you know nothing about the biz. Nah, the wreck, I like to catch down with the snap neck. Take and check out the second double mic check. An album mic check. Nobody knows me. Niggas slept, you got nothing but to accept the way I kick it. Labeled wicked. If this one's to lick it, I won't discount it with the quickness. Got put onto the hit list. So it's this why it consists of originality. Clarity, quick to flip the script. Personality, mental has to beat the quality. It's not how you look, it's about the way you carry. It's so seeing what I see with 20/20 vision. Still worry cause you get blurry from the fist of furry. I see you scoping, I know you're hoping. You're looking for the Magnum, and search the Magnum opus. You're looking for the Magnum, and search for the opus.
to fall deep in love, but most of all, how many times will love pass you by? Baby, give love a try. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Said, how many times will love fill your heart? It'll change you over when love you discover.
Many children in the United States do not receive the dental care they need. Untreated tooth decay not only causes pain, but it also interferes with a child's ability to focus in the classroom. It can lead to a lack of self-esteem, which can hurt a child for years to come. To help combat tooth decay, the American Dental Association sponsors the Give Kids a Smile program. Give Kids a Smile happens nationwide every February. The goal is to try and raise public awareness for children's access to dental care. Dentists volunteer their time and resources to help provide oral health care screenings and treatments for children in need. During Give Kids a Smile, dentists also educate children on how to brush and floss properly and practice good oral hygiene. For the ADA Dental Minute, I'm Dr. Maria Lopez Howell. For more information, visit our website at ada.org.
Greetings, Earthlings. You've been tuned in to 88.9 FM WIIT Chicago, the best city in the world.
How'd you like that? As always, we're going to play drum and bass. It can't be helped. It's going to happen. Slowly.
Actually,
but
while
surely.
you were gone, I did like a whole drum and bass set, which was super fun.
Incredible.
It was crispy.
Do you have a DJ name?
No. Do you?
I do. I have like 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I haven't thought about it.
Okay. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Can't do DJ Dev. That's too. It's been done.
Has it? I don't know.
I don't know. What am
I mean, I feel like that's a great thing with radio, though. Like, do you have to have a DJ name, or can I just be like Devin?
I don't know. I mean, when I
Life
grew
support
up,
radio.
Life support radio.
I love
Dev.
anonymity, though.
Yeah?
You know what I mean? Although I'm
Ghost
like
light.
telling people my name, but I like. You know,
Oh,
it's
little
just nice to
mystery.
be like,
Yeah, I do this thing.
yeah, I just
You
like,
know,
I just
Fridays.
DJ, yeah.
What do you do on Fridays? You know.
But yeah, I'll have to think about my DJ name. We are hoping to do some in-person events. But our time with you this evening isn't necessarily coming to a close, but this is the official end of our live show here at WIIT.
Yes, indeed. Yes, and just this whole time, hope you were sort of thinking about your inner child a little bit. We played some smoothness, some kilala, a little bit of Japanese jazz.
How did you say her? Kilala?
I always say kilala because, you know why? It's from the show, the anime Inuyasha, and it's the name of
really?
like the huge flaming wolf cat that they ride around, or dog, or something. I never.
She seems like she'd be into anime, so like I kind of believe you.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like where. Yeah, but it's spelled Kirara, but it's like pronounced Kirara. Whatever. Either way, yeah.
She's dope.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
So good.
Check her out, please do. Yeah, and
that was her first album, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
How did people do that?
It was like 2014. I mean, dude, like we had, I've been producing weird electronic music since I was 16.
True.
You know what's? I almost sent it to you, but I think you were out of town. I went to a synth meetup. At Mars Brewery, which was really cool. And I have a couple pieces of gear. One of them is a Dave Smith. It's Dave Smith Instruments. Dave Smith is one of the founders of Sequential Circuits, early pioneers of analog synthesizers that led to Moog, knew all those guys. And I have a Sequential Circuits Pro 1. Sorry, I'm getting deep in the weeds of synth nerdery right now.
Life support.
Yeah. Sometimes we talk about synthesizers. While you were gone, we also did a whole show about marathon running, which you probably disapproved.
That makes a lot of sense.
It was so funny.
That makes
it was good. It was good. But yeah, I had two of my friends on who had run 9 and 10 marathons each. But anyway, so let me cut this long story short. One of this synth that I bought when I was 16 years old, now is this rare, cool, unique piece that's hard to find. And so I took it to the synth exchange because I haven't really used it, and people were geeked. They were trying to get it. It's a Dave Smith Evolver desktop unit, and I want the Poly Evolver. I want a polyphonic synthesizer.
Did you keep it?
Oh yeah, no. I wouldn't get rid of it. But it was cool. I felt validated for my 16-year-old self because I bought it new when I was 16, and it cost $400 or $500.
Coming full circle.
And now, we're talking about inner child.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was I was a nerdy kid. I had acne, and I just made weird music. My senior prank was that me and my friend DJ wheeled a giant amp and a bunch of synthesizers into the lunchroom and did an impromptu experimental electronic music set.
Oh my god.
That was my senior prank.
Too cool, man. That's way too hip.
It was so funny. But it was validating for my inner child. I have an SP404 sampler that I've had for almost 20 years.
A must.
Actually, I might have had that for 20 years. And then the synthesizer I've also had for almost 20 years. And it was just really cool because I have I'm the original owner. I bought it. I'm the only person who's ever played with it. And it just made me want to give this beautiful machine some love. Get back in touch with that part of my inner child. So what are you thinking about in the coming couple weeks to get back in touch with some of your...
Get back into my inner child. I think I feel it pretty undeniably when I'm DJing, especially when we're in here. I feel like these Fridays have really... these last 2 Fridays, I was really miserable not being able to come in. Not truly miserable. I was in New York one weekend, and then actually DJing that night. That was a great time. Shout out to the Vortex Collective. And then this last weekend, I was just sick, man. Couldn't even speak. I remember I called you. I was my throat's closing up. So we're back now. We're only coughing. We're stronger. But as far as inner child stuff this week, I just got a car. And honestly,
wheels.
Maybe not child, but I remember when I first got my Volvo and was driving with the windows down, listening to Lil Wayne, and to me, that's still inner child work. You can be. I mean, I wasn't old enough to vote, but I was still destroying the speakers in that car, and there's nothing I love more than driving up Lakeshore with the windows down.
You know what I love? I live right off Lakeshore, as you know, and so I take the Janesburg interchange a lot, and there's nothing better than listening to loud music and coming through the Jane Byrne interchange and seeing the lights of the city, and then and then you go under it, and I'm listening to drum and bass music in my electric car, driving too fast,
cyberpunk.
Yeah. It feels so futuristic. It's so amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But it's it's interesting. I think it's one of the reasons I love radio too, is because it's very visceral, analog. We've talked about this a lot, and I just want to. And I mentioned. Last week, and maybe we can get your thoughts on this quickly, Dom, in the last couple minutes. Last week, I was thinking a lot about authenticity, right? We talk about this with I think AI. I've told you before, one of my theories on AI, even though I'm a builder with AI, I think one of the risks is homogenization of everything, and I think that's why I love what we're doing here. It's live radio, and it's you could say that's an old medium or whatever, but it's I love that we're doing a live analog radio show on FM radio And I think there's going to be like a new capital on authenticity. And last week I was talking about sort of like how there's this pressure and getting back to young people, this pressure to perform all the time. Like, have you noticed that LinkedIn is literally just like robot ads now? Like everyone on LinkedIn, I posted on LinkedIn the other day, why does everyone talk like robots on LinkedIn? Because like LinkedIn is literally just everyone being like, wow, that research shows that actually outcomes for young people are extremely positive. And congratulations on your new, it's like, and not that LinkedIn was ever like cool, you know what I mean? But now it's like people actually overly perform on LinkedIn, on Instagram, in person. And it's just like, how do you think about this like pressure to always perform and how that seems to be accelerating? And like, what does that do to our ability to be authentic and improvise and make mistakes and like, you know, not, and like live in the moment, frankly.
True. I just don't think it's possible. You know, I mean, anytime you're trying to protect an image that is either accurate or isn't, just so that you can benefit financially, network, sort of launch your competency, like whatever that may be, it's not a space for play. And it's funny because you'll see some of these, you know, huge psychological like masters who are like, yes, I found my inner child today. And I'm like, your inner child did not think to boot up LinkedIn and tell the world about this. Like, go tell your friend, call your friend, send them a little paper airplane or something. Or
don't you think that we all kind of do it though, just because of the pressure of?
Oh, it can't be helped. Yeah. Success.
That's what bothers me though, honestly. That's what I kind of was thinking of. It's almost like a trap. Again, it's like going back to kids. We kind of like put kids in this impossible situation of like being our savior and yet not giving them the tools to save us.
To actually do so.
And it's like we all want to connect more authentically, and yet there's this like unavoidable pressure to like perform. I don't know. What are we performing?
I don't know, man, but I just want to put my little cape on and make home videos like I used to with my little brother.
Yeah, man.
Well, he ain't little no more, but simplicity is such a beautiful thing. Yeah, so search for simplicity this week, y'all. It'll definitely support your life. Just slow things down. If you can, if you're going through a tough time, I hope you're able to find a couple moments to breathe, to just take it all in. Spring is nearly here, or it's officially here, but in Chicago, it's budding slowly.
Yeah, buds are out there. I think even if you're in a cold place like Chicago, get out there, and whether it's just a quick walk or whatever, maybe you're even noticing it from your car window. Try to notice the buds.
Absolutely,
because the buds are out there. They really are. Like, it's happening. I actually saw a couple daffodils today.
Whoa.
Yeah. So flowers are out. Daffodils and nightshades are out.
Take your Zyrtec.
Yes, sir.
All right. Don't play around. This is not the year. But once again, it's been a lovely night with you all. Hope you enjoyed the banter, the music.
What should we play? I said I had some techno. Do you want to play techno?
I definitely want to play techno. Let's play techno.
Should we play a little techno and then some house music?
We should play whatever.
Or send some drum and bass. I have two crazy techno songs. And then
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, they're not hard techno. They're actually quite like, one is like quite
groovy,
trancey.
Oh,
I would say it's like trancey, and then one is a really cool Tinarawan sample remix.
Okay,
yeah,
let's get into it.
All right, cool.
All right, well, night, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. Appreciate you wherever you are. You've been listening to Life Support on WIIT 88.9 FM. This is Chicago. Greatest city in the world. Take care. Good night. Rest well. Don't forget to floss.
ladies and gentlemen.